Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the first session of the General Convocation 2021 of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University. Indeed, it's an auspicious moment for all parents and graduates as well. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, you are kindly requested to follow the COVID-19 guidelines ensuring good health for one another. In compliance with the guidelines, it is important that you wear the face mask, maintain social distancing at all possible times, and wash or sanitize your hands as appropriate. Thank you very much, and it is for all our safety.
Remaining true to its mission, KDU ensures high-quality learner-centered experience through undergraduate, graduate and professional programs, along with high-quality research across many disciplines.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us now take you through a cinematographical experience and exposure of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University.
The General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, founded in the year 1981 as a defence academy, is now one of the eminent defence universities in the region, offering a range of multidisciplinary graduate courses in defence studies and a number of other academic studies. KDU, with its rich history of excellence, assures a high-quality, learner-centered educational experience with its diverse portfolio of academic disciplines which are globally renowned today, especially as a trendsetter in the local academic sphere. KDU, located in the suburbs of Colombo over a 50-acre expanse of land, is surrounded by a lake amid natural flora and fauna, enriching the premises with a magnificent view, preserving the natural architecture of the university. The university was named in memory of Sir John Kotelawala, the third Prime Minister of Sri Lanka.
I even got selected to the local universities of this state, but I chose KDU mainly because of the disciplinary environment and also the fast admission program of this university.
My father selected this university because of this discipline, because he wanted me to get used to a disciplined culture.
I heard the atmosphere is different. It's very friendly. There is a military side, there's a civilian side, there is a actually wonderful combination going on here.
This esteemed defence university caters to military students as well as to both local and international students through its undergraduate, graduate and professional programs across 9 faculties. Among the student population, KDU has students from the Republic of Maldives, the Kingdom of Bhutan, Nigeria, Rwanda, China, Canada, Australia, the UAE and Vietnam reading for their academic degree programs. With the recent inauguration of its second campus in the southern region, dedicated to built environment and spatial sciences and computing studies, the Allied Health Sciences faculty and the ongoing construction of the first eco-friendly, ultra-modern university hospital, KDU is going beyond borders to facilitate growth prospects among students across the globe. The university maintains world-class standards to groom and educate its graduates through military and academic training simultaneously to meet the modern-day challenges, and have yielded successful results by producing outstanding students in various sectors to serve the nation. The university provides undergraduate degrees in the fields of defense and strategic studies, medicine, allied sciences, law, engineering, management, social sciences, and humanities. The university offers students with state-of-the-art infrastructure facilities such as a modern, fully-fledged clinical skill lab to aid students following medicine, a robotics lab, access to 24-hour research, and free Wi-Fi facilities, catering to the growing needs of the 21st century.
Doing research is not an easy task, but I'm not afraid because we are blessed with a well-qualified academic staff, and also we are equipped with these lab facilities which is operated 24/7. So I'm very glad to be a part of this university.
Systematic innovation within the university is in line with global practices.
Faculty members of our university help us immensely and contribute to make our personality and the confidence in a very impressive manner to do our research tasks very well.
Through the following, we can identify that KDU focuses more on systemic innovation. Additionally, some general aspects of innovation processes are also being considered in the undergraduate and postgraduate courses such as Masters, MPhils and PhDs. The KDU academic module has identified that the benefits of integral systemic thinking in systemic change is related to the benefits of fine-tuning. However, the existence, past experiences, and the impact of these economic and social benefits has stimulated the interest to develop new systemic innovation culture in the university's subculture. KDU is also notably the only university in Sri Lanka which offers BSc degrees in mechatronics engineering, aeronautical engineering, marine engineering, aircraft maintenance, and biomedical engineering. The KDU Aeronautical Engineering Laboratory is equipped with a wind tunnel, the first of its kind in Sri Lanka and among a few in universities in the region. KDU has confirmed all its degree programs to a credit-based course unit system and a GPA evaluation system in compliance with the requirements of the Quality Assurance and Accreditation Council. Degrees offered by KDU are globally recognized and also endorsed by the University Grants Commission of Sri Lanka. KDU is a member of the Association of Commonwealth Universities in the United Kingdom and is also a member of the International University Association, USA.
Every Wednesday we have the opportunity where our professors themselves teach us social dancing. So we get to learn jazz, jive, cha-cha, you name it, we learn it. It's so much fun here.
Why not? We had
July Ball,
and
sports meet, parents day. So here in KDU we can do a lot of extracurricular activities.
Apart from academic activities, undergraduates engage in sporting and club activities ranging from music to archery to sharpen their talents and soft skills, thus fine-tuning themselves to effectively meet modern-day criteria necessitated by the relevant sectors.
A good university is not just one which helps you study and study and study, but you should add spices to your life. So KDU helps you at it. It encourages you to join them. It encourages extracurricular activities. It actually gives you academic credits if you perform well in your extracurricular activities.
KDU is hailed among other universities for its unique mission in ensuring that all students actively nourish themselves not only in the field of education, but inculcate discipline and other essential personal enhancement factors which are the most vital components in defining one's ability to climb the ladder of success.
Inside KDU
KDU, we are always addressed as ladies and gentlemen. So they are telling like we are addressed by ladies and gentlemen because they are trying to prepare us to be a lady and to be a proper gentleman in the future.
Values of such nature engulfed in students are appreciated on a global scale, which is one of KDU's primary goals.
We have been given a proper leadership training. There we get the opportunity to understand each other, who our colleagues are going to be, and make good contacts with them.
It wants you to be a good person, a good graduate, a balanced graduate with a good attitude, morals and everything to be the full person you want to be, you wish to be, the world wants.
KDU, with its enormous portfolio of activities, also focuses on its CSR projects towards society. KDU organizes health camps and blood donation programs on a regular basis.
When talking about me, I like to represent my country one day. That's my dream.
Be a good doctor and serve society, serve my country, serve my people, and do good. Yeah.
Today, KDU stands as one of the most remarkable universities, focusing on all the growing needs of the era and moving through its array of activities towards a sustainable tomorrow.
The morals, the discipline, the military background, it helps you a lot. It helps you see the path clearly.
General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University will follow you to wisdom. My ambition is to serve my motherland, as our motto said, for the motherland forever.
The General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, known as KDU, is a prestigious learning academy for both cadet officers and private citizens that has through the years excelled and become a resounding success. Today, the university consists of 9 faculties, which includes the medical faculty, founded to expand the ranks of medical personnel with military experience, and the Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, which was established in 2012. The construction of a university teaching hospital was therefore a natural progression, and today, an 814-bed, ultra-modern, well-equipped, technologically advanced hospital graces the serene 15-acre land area in Verahara. Declared open by His Excellency President Maithripala Sirisena on 21st May 2017, the hospital is a tribute to the hard work and tireless service of the motherland's war heroes who are part of the University Hospital KDU family. The hospital began its operations by registering its first patient in a historically poignant moment, and since then, the hospital continues to serve the public with the diligent love and care that has become the hallmark of UHKDU. The hospital multi-complex houses several buildings, including those accommodating the hospital staff, the hotel for family members of patients, and the diverse departments of the hospital itself. The hospital boasts of facilities, state-of-the-art equipment, systems and treatment options that are unmatched in Sri Lanka and are in fact few and far between even in the region. The pneumatic logistics system is one such advanced transportation system that enables samples of blood, tissue, medicine and other such material to be transported across the entire hospital without the use of human hands by way of a specialized tube lift system connecting all nurse stations with the lab, pharmacy, blood bank and each other. This allows for fast and efficient transportation of samples and other material with minimum risk of contamination and is a first for Sri Lanka. Of the 20 operating theatres that UHKDU possesses, which in itself is a record-worthy feat, the hybrid theatre is a unique one which is able to shift between radiological intervention and a surgical operation swiftly in the same theatre without the need to transport the patient or the equipment. UHKDU also possesses specialized operating theatres for neuro, cardiac, gynecology, urology and vascular surgeries built to ISO level 5 standards located in a dedicated, highly sterile area. The intensive care unit of the hospital is a vast 70-bed unit featuring individual cubicles for each of its patients, which is yet again a first for Sri Lanka. The Central Sterile Services Department is an expansive one that has state-of-the-art equipment enabling sterilization of all the equipment used in the hospital. As the University Hospital will be the training center for the KDU Medical Faculty and the Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, students will be well versed in the practical aspects of medical care from an early stage. Wards consist of 6 beds each and are ably managed by nurses stations located centrally. Standard rooms for paying patients are spacious and come equipped with all necessary facilities. The suites, which cater to VIP and VVIP patients, come equipped with a patient room, visitors' lounge, pantry and dining area, butler's room, 2 attached bathrooms and conference room. UHKDU will also have the distinction of being the only government hospital with an in vitro fertilization care center. With consultation, surgery and treatment for every type of ailment and disease made available at UHKDU. The hospital aims to reach every patient's every need every day. To this end, the hospital operates clinics in several areas through the week. Renowned consultants and doctors head each of the departments at the hospital and offer expert professional opinions and services. The Accident and Emergency Services Unit is a capable team able to provide efficient and effective care to the emergency patients brought into the hospital, with time being of essence in this department. Personnel are trained to respond fast. The OPD is a daily functioning, in-demand department that works tirelessly to treat the many patients that walk through its doors.
ඇත්තටම මේ හොස්පිටල් එකේම සෑහෙන මේ ලොකු සේවාවක් අපිට කරනවා. අපි වගේ ඇත්තටම නැති බැරි මිනිස්සු මේ වගේ තැනකට ආවහම පහසුවෙන් බෙහෙත් ටික අරගෙන ඉක්මනට යන්නත් ලැබෙනවා. මේ විදිහට බෙහෙත් කොතනකවත් අපිට ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ පිළිවෙලක් ඇතුව. හොඳටම හොඳයි. ඇත්තටම කියන්නේ හොඳම හොස්පිටල් එකක්.
The cardiology unit is able to conduct all necessary tests in-house and is equipped with the latest equipment. The endocrinology department is able to conduct tests on its clinic days and is outfitted with all essential facilities. The orthopedic department, psychiatric and physiotherapy too are much sought after departments at the hospital. The oncology department is yet another crucial department at the hospital and has been a blessing to many patients. The hospital also provides treatment in the areas of neurology, respiratory ailments, nephrology, dental, eye care, pediatric, vascular, urology, plastic surgery, and other general surgeries. The third floor area of the 2 buildings converge to form a scenic rooftop garden spanning about 4 acres, which is an ideal relaxation point for those using the auditorium or for children from the pediatric ward situated on the 3rd floor to venture out. The green garden is also an additional environmentally friendly option in an otherwise concrete jungle, which is in keeping with the eco-friendly nature of KDU practices as a whole. A state-of-the-art auditorium equipped with all modern facilities at the hospital premises, will provide the ideal venue for international level medical conferences and seminars, as well as ideal teaching facilities as it is equipped with audio-video equipment, enabling live viewing and questioning of operations and other clinical procedure at real time. All theatres and clinics are permanently equipped with such facilities, which again is another first for Sri Lanka. The unique building management system in place throughout the whole hospital too is an eco-friendly initiative which uses modern technology to ably assist in cutting out wastages, as the system is able to monitor all areas of the hospital and automatically switch off electronic equipment, air conditioners, lights and such facilities if inactive for certain periods of time. All these state-of-the-art facilities are made available to patients from all walks of life, and in keeping with the KDU's motto, "For the motherland forever," the hospital care and healthcare services are offered free of charge whilst having private room options for paying patients. With the hospital complex situated in Werahera Borlaskamua, it offers a central location for those outside the Colombo suburbs, as well as for those travelling on the Southern Expressway who are able to quickly access the hospital.
කොළඹට වගේ දුර බැහැර ප්‍රදේශවලට යාමේ තියෙන අපහසුතාව මෙම රෝහලේ මගහැරෙනවා. පෞද්ගලික රෝහලකට වඩා ඉතා උසස් මට්ටමක තියෙන බව මට පැහැදිලිව ප්‍රකාශ කරන්න පුළුවන්.
Family members of patients who need to be close at hand, yet live too far away for a daily commute, have the unique opportunity of obtaining lodging at the 50-room hotel that is also on the hospital premises. As the hospital is home to several outsourced shop space, housing restaurants, cafes, supermarkets, pharmacies and other gift shops, it truly provides and caters to all needs under one roof. However, what truly sets KDU Hospital apart is who it brings together, because at UHKDU, you don't just get a doctor. Instead, you get a specialized team of expert physicians, researchers, laboratory staff, pharmacists, radiologists, and nurses relentlessly focused on its patients. At UHKDU, we believe in human care, treating everyone with dignity and respect, whilst providing the best care possible is what we instill in the future doctors that pass through our doors. At KDU, future doctors and healthcare personnel learn not only how to treat patients, but how to care for people. Our team of experienced and specialized consultant practitioners also bring this to the table. Teamwork and quality of care are what truly sets us apart. And this is what UHKDU works towards each day. Serving others is our calling. It is our promise to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we commence today's proceedings, kind information for the graduates to remove your masks and appear on the stage for the photograph, please. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant morning and greetings to all of you all. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor of KDU, we warmly welcome all graduates and their parents for the first session of the General Convocation 2021 of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University. In this unfolding session, we would be privileged to observe the awarding of degrees to 100 and more graduates of the Faculty of Graduate Studies, Army School of Logistics, Naval and Maritime Academy, and Sri Lanka Air Force Academy.
KDU has molded the journey of graduates in interdisciplinary defense-related higher education, serving the interests of the tri-forces, the state, private sector, and the society at large, in keeping with the promise of our forefathers and staying true to its mission to our motherland forever.
Indeed, a motherland forever. Siya ratatamai kavadat. Since formative days, moving to the times ahead of us, General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, in its strategic move of ensuring its vision of becoming the university that is nationally and internationally known for its unique ability to engage in both undergraduate and postgraduate studies in the distinctive and interdisciplinary fields of higher education that will ensure the tri-forces, state sector, private sector, and the society at large at the end of the studies. Ladies and gentlemen, so we are awaiting the arrival of the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University. Ladies and gentlemen, right now you are witnessing the arrival of the Chancellor, as the Vice Chancellor has already arrived to the Faculty of Graduate Studies, and he's being received by the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University. Shortly, we would be witnessing their arrival into the main auditorium. And also, we would kindly request you to stand at their arrival, please.
Since the time immemorial, it is customary that the Chancellor presides over the General Convocation, endorsing the traditions of the Defence University that nurtures our journey to the times ahead of us.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are shortly going to witness the Chancellor clad by the Vice Chancellor on the aisle of the carpet, and thereafter the red carpet, certainly, amidst the bagpipers. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we all rise from our seats as the procession enters the main auditorium in slow rhythm, followed by the Chancellor's procession.
Ladies and gentlemen, shortly you would be witnessing their arrival, and we appreciate your kind patience. Ladies and gentlemen, may we all rise from our seats as the procession enters the auditorium. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala, Defence University.
morning, Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain standing to observe a minute of silence in memory of the war heroes who made supreme sacrifice in order to protect the sovereignty and the territorial integrity of our motherland. Thank you. Please be seated.
I declare session 1 of the convocation open for the conferment of degrees.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Master of Science in Security and Strategic Studies be conferred onto those to be presented by the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
MHSP Senaratna. ARH Buso. ARS D Silva.
By the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, I confer the degree of Master of Science in Security and Strategic Studies upon those presented to me by the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Master of Laws be conferred onto those to be presented by the Dean, Faculty of Law.
K.A.M.N. Kumaraperuma. J.A.K.K.C.D. Kumar. V.O.S. Pereira. P.P.V. Rupasingha. G.A.K.N.D. Karunaratna. N.W.H.D.C.N. Dias. G.K.D.D.S. Ratnasiri. M.S. Kodikar. A.C. Aslaracci. M.H.S. Sri Kumar. R.K. Patirana. D.A.L.P. Ramavikrama. V.N. Ratnayaka. G.N.M. Kodagoda. K.P.P.S. Kuda Kolova. J.A.D.C. Jayasingha. G.K. Hevavitana. N.W.J.S.P. Nanayakkar. D.M. Disanayaka. In absentia, S.I. Kalingavansa.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, I confer the degree of Master of Laws upon those presented to me by the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defense University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Master of Science in Management be conferred on to those to be presented by the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
DLNG Bentararachi. WMMB Vandinayaka. M. Mayadunna. AM PM Adhikari. CAM Anthony's. KGPS Pereira. NCPN Nanayakkara. RJKDS Ranatunga. In absentia, BMPK Biligahawat.
By the authority vested in me as the Chancellor General Sir John Kotelawala Defense University, I confer the degree of Master of Science in Management upon those presented to me by the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defense University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Master of Business Administration in Logistic Management be conferred on to those to be presented by Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
RADU Nishan. RMAM Ratnayaka. RMJCK Madavala. NKHR Nanayakkar. SBR AW MR TW SB Thoradeniya. HMR Devapriya. VNM Jayasekara. KAKS Prasanna. TMCK Seneviratna.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, I confer the degree of Master of Business Administration in Logistics Management upon those present to me by the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Master of Science in Disaster Risk Reduction and Development be conferred, those to be presented by the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
LA Premraj. S. Purushottam. WMN Vikramasinghe.
By the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, I confer the degree of Master of Science in Disaster Risk Reduction and Development upon those presented to me by the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Master of Business Administration in Logistic Management be conferred onto those to be presented by the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
HD KGG Kumarasiri. WADCMS Pereira. YRI Disanayaka. BLKS Balasurya. WMPMB Ratnayaka. EADP Edirisinghe. RHL Indika. AS Rajaratna. MAJ Manik Arachi. IMAB Ilanga Singh. RADCC Rupasinghe. DST Dinu Galage. NC Senanayaka. HHK Halloluwage. PTG JIAV Munasinghe.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, I confer the degree of Master of Business Administration in Logistics Management upon those presented to me by the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the postgraduate diploma in law be conferred on those to be presented by the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
MHR Mohammed. MSL Udagedara.
By the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, I confer the postgraduate diploma in law upon those presented to me by the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the postgraduate diploma in defence management be conferred on those to be presented by the Dean Faculty of Graduate Studies.
KKDMD Karunaratna. RMCK Ratnayaka. HMNSB Herat. In absentia, MGLD Udita.
By the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, I confer the postgraduate diploma in defence management upon those presented to me by the Dean Faculty of Graduate Studies.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Bachelor of Science in Management be conferred on to those to be presented by the Dean Faculty of Graduate Studies.
ADM Rajakaruna. KND Pereira. TM Lianage. MMJ Marasinghe. RP Ratnayaka. MPSR Piris. RD Hevage. AADSH Padmasiri. RRMDK Dunuvila. ND Veeraratna. WCM Dayaratna. HGNP Hurigolla. LDD Niranjan. In absentia, RWKSB Rawat.
By the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Science in Management upon those presented to me by the Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Bachelor of Science in Naval and Maritime Studies be conferred onto those to be presented by the Dean, Defence and Strategic Studies.
A.M. Vikramarachi. SASC Varnakula Surya. C.D. Obesingha. P.L. Sampath. KKCRL Amarsiri. AARP Amarsingha. KDCV Ranasingha. WATK Gunawardhana. DGGS Jayaratna. KDSRP Karannagoda. WAG Kaushalya. JASI Dilshan. KADKD Kodikara. MATC Pereira. JPM Bandara. PHNN Dayaratna. HS Madhukalpa. GGSS Jayavikrama. MACS Suryasena. MDT Piris. WMYB Vijay Sundar. WMYB Vijay Sundar.
By the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Science in Naval and Maritime Studies upon those presented to me by the Dean Faculty of Defence and Strategic Studies.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Bachelor of Science in Naval Logistics Management be conferred onto those to be presented by the Dean Faculty of Defence and Strategic Studies.
ACS Silva. DGAS Devasinghe. NPDD Silva. DMNP Disanayaka. DDH Gamage. SGDD Chaturanga. LPK Mallavarachi. IMCND Virakon. LPCG Jayasankar. KKKS Kaluarachi. MAM Ayas. WDC Piris. SJF Gregory. KLPM Chaturanga. GGSD Silva.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Science in Naval Logistics Management upon those presented to me by the Dean Faculty of Defence and Strategic Studies.
Chancellor, I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Bachelor of Science in Aviation Studies be conferred on those to be presented by Dean, Faculty of Defence and Strategic Studies.
SDDMS Fernando. EMNSD Serum. MMSS Anand. RKP Nishanka. W.S.P. Fernando. A.S.D. Gunaratna. H.S.D. Pereira. S.P.A.M. Arachi. S.I.D. Cruz. R.D.C.K. Veeraratna. Award in absentia, K.R. Kurunayaka.
By the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Science in Aviation Studies upon those presented to me by the Dean Faculty of Defence and Strategic Studies.
Chancellor, I have the honor to invite you to give away the awards to those who have achieved the highest standard of excellence, to be presented by the Dean, Faculty of Defense and Strategic Studies.
Trophy for the best overall performance in BSc Management Degree Program, awarded by the Vice Chancellor of KDU, awarded to Lieutenant Commander A.D.M. Rajakaruna.
Chancellor, I have the honor to invite you to deliver the convocation address.
General Milinda Pires, distinguished invitees, academic and military staff, parents and graduates receiving their degrees today, undergraduates, ladies and gentlemen, a very good day to all of you. I am privileged to be addressing you on this historic occasion, the Convocation of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, which confers master's and bachelor's degrees on civilian undergraduates in the various disciplines catered to, together with their military counterparts. Consider yourself most fortunate to be receiving your degrees from such a prestigious institute. The KDU has built a reputation of being recognized as the first choice among school leavers seeking opportunities of higher education in the array of many disciplines available to them. As such, the KDU has been reputed to be a premier institution of higher education. The KDU is unique in the sense that it caters to military and civilian, multi-ethnic and multinational graduates, undergraduates, to follow degree awarding courses of training in the disciplines of their choice in a disciplined environment. In keeping with the traditions, vision, mission, and objectives, this seat of learning maintains the highest standards of academic brilliance expected of such an institution and has gained a great reputation not only in our little Sri Lanka, but also worldwide. In addition, all undergraduates have the opportunity to indulge in efficiently organized extracurricular activities as all undergraduates are encouraged to do so, such as in sports and many other avenues of life offered, with the aim of inculcating appropriate personality and leadership traits, so essential in character building to enhance their contribution to the nation building process and sustain national development. To quote from the memoirs of Sir John Kotelawala, sport and military training did as much for me as any other man for developing the team spirit and discipline, the ability to face triumph and disaster with equanimity, which are so useful in fitting one for public life. I have no doubt that the officers, cadets, and day scholars graduating today will serve the nation valiantly and with great commitment as their predecessors have done. You will, I am sure, reflect on your decision of reading for your degrees at the KDU with great pride and satisfaction. Your contribution to the military, private and public sectors, and most of all to the nation in general, will naturally contribute to the image and role of this hallowed seat of learning in the national building process. As responsible professionals do focus on updating the knowledge and skills that you have been inculcated with and strive to maintain the unshakable principles and time-tested traditions that have been ingrained into your psyche with a balanced sense of values, which are invaluable to maintain your good standing throughout your chosen careers and life in general. Have faith in what you have learned at the KDU as you step out into the world of the unknown. These principles will form the basis of all actions expected of you. Learn to select what is right. Believe in your abilities to handle difficult situations. Apply the operating procedures taught and maybe even modify these intelligently to meet with the challenge you are faced with as you mature. Most of these successful traits will grow with experience. Believe in yourself and your team, which you are part of and have trained with. Speculate on the best possible avenue of approach to all challenges. Never give up. Have the courage of your convictions and stick by the decisions made through thick and thin. To avoid confusion, perseverance will bring success. Never throw in the towel. As you leave this institution today, do not neglect to maintain your bonds of fraternity. It will bring you great satisfaction. Be able to interact with each other throughout life, especially when you're old and gray in retirement. I can vouch for it. We are beneficiaries of the largesse of one of the greatest patriots of our history, the Right Honorable General Sir John Kotelawala, who was one of the greatest of great personalities. Few have achieved what Sir John achieved in his lifetime. A man blessed with varied characteristics. He was a popular politician, gentleman, accomplished soldier, colonial Pakasai, and freedom fighter. He was also a great patriot and benefactor who has left his indelible mark in Sri Lankan history. He was frank, forthright, and outspoken. He had absolute faith in himself, a quality he inherited from his father, John Kotelawala Sr. Sir John was a stickler for managing time, a characteristic he adopted from the discipline required of a soldier. He applied these work ethics and discipline to the many attributes of civilian life. He was constrained to perform and naturally excelled in. He attained the highest rank bestowed by the British on the local subject population. A colonel in His Majesty's Armed Forces, commanding his army unit, the Ceylon Light Infantry. Beneath his tough exterior, he was a kind-hearted and generous statesman. Even in civilian life, he ingrained into the psyche of his co-workers many military traits and maintained an immaculate military bearing at all times. Being a great philanthropist, a trait he practiced not only in Ceylon, he exhibited this vibrant characteristic even in England, as a popular and lovable country squire in the village mansion and estate he lived in Kent. The KDU has benefited through his largesse, his magnificent estate, a living legacy bequeathed magnanimously, originally for a defense academy. As the KDU degrees cannot be obtained by academic acumen alone, skills required in the defense services are vital factors that will determine whether a student is worthy of a degree in defense studies. All-round discipline and appropriate training are vital factors in the university curriculum. This is in concert with the long-term objective of affording a high degree of professionalism in military officers and also to inculcate in their minds the requisite mindset to mold national leaders. Many military officers are bestowed with prestigious appointments as national leaders today. I earnestly request all students to be true to the ideals and mission of the KDU and to prove your mettle in your respective careers as your predecessors have done in the lifestyles expected of them, even in the battlefields during the confrontations in the Northeast war against Tamil militancy, some of whom have been conferred with gallantry awards in battle in the face of the enemy done voluntarily and selflessly, even to the point of sacrificing their lives to maintain the military aim with the noble intention of safeguarding the unity, territorial integrity, and sovereignty of the beloved motherland. I extend my profound thanks to the Vice Chancellor, General Milinda Piris, a gallant and battle-hardened veteran of war and injured in battle, who has been brought back to the military mainstream by His Excellency the President with the specific aim of elevating the excellence of the KDU. He had completed an eventual and successful term of 7 years, the longest ever by any military officer as Vice-Chancellor, for his exemplary leadership and management of the affairs of the KDU. I applaud him for his dedication and devotion to duty and his great achievements. We are fortunate to be blessed with for a further term in office. He had molded together brilliant and dedicated civilian, academic, and military staff who have maintained the highest standards required of a university. We have no hesitation in acknowledging their great contribution and work ethics. Truly a fitting tribute to the memory of Right Honorable Sir John Kotelawala. Finally, I congratulate the young graduates while wishing them all success in their chosen careers, which inevitably would contribute to the progress and prosperity and sustained development of our beloved Sri Lanka. To the motherland forever. Thank you. I declare session 1 of the convocation closed.
Sri Lanka Mata, Apa Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata, Sundara Siri Barini, Surandi Ati Sobhamana Lanka, Dana Danaya Nekamal Palaturu Biri Jaya Bhumiya Ramya. අපහට සැප සිරිසෙත සදනා ජීවනයේ මාතා පිළිගනු මැන අපවක්ති පූජා නමෝ නමෝ මාතා අප ශ්‍රී ලංකා නමෝ 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 මාතා ඔබවේ අප විද්‍යා ඔබමය අප සත්‍යා ඔබවේ අප ශක්ති අප හද තුල භක්ති ඔබ අප ආලෝකේ අපගේ අනුප්‍රාණේ ඔබ අප ජීවන වේ අප මුක්තිය ඔබ වේ නව ජීවන දෙමිනේ නිතින අප පුබුදු කරන් මාතා ඥාන වීර වඩවමින රැගෙන යනු මැන ජය භූමි කරා එක මවකගේ දරු කැළබැවිනා යමු යමු වී නොකමා වඩා සැම වේද දුරලතා නමෝ නමෝ මාතා අප ශ්‍රී ලංකා නමෝ 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 මාතා
Ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, the Chancellor's procession is leaving the auditorium. Please remain standing until the Chancellor leaves the auditorium.